Well, hello there. Oh my gosh, it is. It is so hot and sticky. There was a little breeze today, but man, is it, I'm drenched. It does not feel like 11:46. I just looked at the clock and realized it is only 11:46. I've been up since 4. What is happening? Why do I keep waking up? 4. I feel like my day should be ending right now and it's 11:46. I watch TikTok. I don't know if you do, but I love TikTok for many reasons. You can see a donkey 1 minute, you can see a great recipe the next, you can see a news article the next thing you can do, you can see home renovation. It's just all of this different stuff combined, and that's what I love. There are series on TikTok that I love. I love because it's motivating me, and I feel like I should motivate you in turn. So yesterday, if you followed in stories, I finally fixed the mailbox. I have got little projects scattered all around the house that I need to complete. And it is my goal to start working on those little things. And I could rattle off 10 right now. And watching those TikToks, it's just motivating me. It's motivating me to get them done because I can take a half hour out of my day and do them. So when I get home, I'm going to start making a list and I'll show you the things that I need to get done and we'll do one. I'm back home and my face is looking better. It was a little splotchy there for a second. I started to worry something was something was happening. I just made something on a recipe that I saw on TikTok. And it's delicious. If you like peanut butter and I would say this is pretty healthy, this might be for you. And I'm going to call this part of the doing those small things because I had some leftover peanut butter in a couple of jars and I just kind of combined them. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to freeze these. This is peanut butter, almond flour, maple syrup, salt, and vanilla. And you mix it up and you make little egg-shaped things like this. And then I'm going to melt some chocolate, dark chocolate with a little bit of coconut oil. Dip them and then put a little bit of salt on top. I'll share the recipe next. Welcome to the master bathroom. I am finally going to get these blinds hung up. I've had them, I think they arrived a couple weeks ago, and it's time to get it done. Our house has custom blinds throughout, but they're the old ones. They're the white ones that the slats. So I'm slowly going room by room and ordering blinds that fit the character. So I don't know if you remember, but this is the blind that I'm going to hang up. I'm going to try to do this myself. We'll see how this goes. Before I do that, I have to have one of those peanut butter things. I can hear it. I can hear it calling my name. So I'm going to melt a little bit of chocolate and enjoy just a bite before I get started on that project. I had to come out in the kitchen anyway to get the stand, the phone stand, so I could record it. So it's perfect timing. Anything to put off a project. No, I want to get this done because it was driving me nuts. This is how much chocolate I'm using. Probably a half a bag of this and a good teaspoon of the coconut oil. And I'm going to get this done and then I'm going to get that blind up. Some of the projects that I would like to finish are my office and my dining room. I'm still looking for wallpaper. I might have found some, maybe. I need to find rugs. I need to finish the chandelier in the dining room. I need to buy some parts for that, some sheaths. I need to hang the chandelier in my office. I want to either strip the front door or make it look like wood. I've got so many projects, and I'm just going to start checking them one by one off of my list. Melted the chocolate. I've got these. They look like this. I'm just going to dip them in here, and then I'll put them back on the cookie sheet and put them in the freezer again, just to set up. Then they will be good to go, and then I can get this project done. But I have to have one. Look at that. Look at that. Yummy. I've never made this before, but the girl on TikTok where I got the recipe, she makes these all the time. This is like her sweet treat at night. And I understand why. They look absolutely delicious. And the almond flour in them gives them a little bit of a good texture. I understand why that girl on TikTok makes these. These are divine. Divine. So I'm going to finish my one, and then I'm going to go hang the blind. I got the blind installed, and I ordered the wrong size. It is like a ½ inch too short, but it's okay because there are curtains on each side, so you really don't see it. I got this blind from blinds.com, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy install. It comes with these brackets right here that you put this against the wall, screw the screws in like this, take this nut off, and then the blind slips up here, and then you put this and tighten it. So this is what holds the blind. There are 4 brackets, if I'm not mistaken, or 3. 1, 2, 3, I lied. There are 3. And I'm going to measure this out, get these put up, and then I can slip the blind on. For reference, these are the holes that the bolt goes through, and then you attach the nut under here. And I like that this hole is really long this way, so you don't have to be 100% precise on the measurement. You've got about 1.5 inches to kind of 1.5 inches leeway going this way. This is 32 on center and 4 on center. So I'm measuring the holes. So the one bracket will go on that end. The next one will go at 32 on center, and the next one will go at 4 feet on center. So I'm going to mark my areas up in that area and then get these put up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. You can. Woo! Once I got the brackets put up, I had to push the blind from the bottom up, and then I had to screw on those little nuts. That's what I was having problems with. But now they're all secured. I had to mount this directly to the window because the bracket would not work. So this is how it's gonna look. Thank goodness the curtain's here. You won't be able to see it, but it just glides up and down very slowly through that tensioner.
When you're in my arms, when I'm close to you, there's a magic in your touch that just comes shining through. Want you every day, want you every night.
That is that project. It's done. And it took maybe a half hour. I need to do this on a regular basis to get this house in tip-top shape. I have to share this song with you because I hadn't heard it for, I don't know how long, years. And I heard it on TikTok. And these harmonies are excellent. Remember this song, Restless Heart? When I was growing up, I was in a singing group with my cousins, and it was my sister and my 3 cousins. My mom was a twin. And we always did harmony with our singing, 2 to 3 part harmony. And so it's like my goal to learn harmonies. And this song has such tight harmonies. Like right here. Till time stands still. No, wait, my favorite part's coming up. Listen to this one. Memory of me, I know. This is from my childhood. This is from listening to years and years and years of the Carpenters. And all of those really tight harmony songs. And I don't know. I love trying to figure them out, and I love the tension. There's, if I'm not mistaken, well, I'm a music major, and we talked about the tension, how notes need to resolve, and sometimes they don't, and that creates the tension. So anyway, yeah. My dad lives in Indiana while I'm here in North Carolina, so I wanted to send something a little more personal this year. That's why I used AmericanGreetings.com to send my dad a personalized card on his special day. Pick a card on their website, customize it with names, photos, and videos to create an unforgettable message. And you can add an e-gift card and send it in minutes. And don't forget about their personalized celebrity smash-up cards to make your dad chuckle. I wanted to answer some comments on the space between the curtain in the bathroom and the window in the bathroom. I know there's a huge gap. I ran this through ChatGPT. I asked where the best placement was for the curtain. That's what ChatGPT said. But I also have something in mind that I might hang there. So that's why I did it. I have these 2 vintage windows. This one used to be my mom and dad's. There's a slight crack here. And then this one we bought at an auction years ago. So I'm thinking about painting this one and hanging it there in between the curtain and the blind or the window. That's what I had in mind. Let's go take a peek. So if I hung something right there, if I put that stained glass right there, I think that would fill that up. I don't want to lower the, I have these two vintage windows. This one used to be my mom and dad's. There's a slight crack here. And then this one we bought at an auction years ago. So I'm thinking about painting this one and hanging it there in between the curtain and the blind or the window. That's what I had in mind. Let's go take a peek. So if I hung something right there, if I put that stained glass right there, I think that would fill that up. I don't want to lower the curtain and hang it above the curtain. I think it should go right in there. That's what I think. That's my opinion. But something needs to go there. Either that or some kind of something. But that's what I had in mind. I didn't want the curtain too low. That's what I'm rambling, but that's what I had in mind. And can we just take a second and look at that view? This is the view now. Before, it was an absolute nightmare to look out there. And now I get this view. Look at that. Well, that dish needs to go, but look at that. It's so pretty. I have a tennis match again. Well, today I had a lesson, but tonight I have a match. It was so darn hot today, and I'm hoping it's not the same. But I'm also hoping that I play better today. If you could have seen me last night, you would have been embarrassed. You would have been embarrassed. I told Rob that I single-handedly lost the match for us. I did. Single-handedly. It was like the first set, it was great. We won 6-0. Second set, it was like I had never, ever picked up a tennis racket. I could not hit the ball. I would either hit it in the net or I'd hit it long. And I was embarrassed. And we lost.